Hello and welcome to the first episode of Bite-Sized Bambi Cinema, a show where I give my rapid-fire thoughts of the movies on my mind. Today's topic, God's Not Dead. First, the plot. A Christian college student named Josh Wheaton, because Stefan Spellberger and Raybert Zemeckis was too obvious, attends this odd philosophy class, where the atheist and evil Professor Radisson, played by Hercules himself Kevin Sorbo, requires all, and I do mean all, his own students to write in the printed word that the God every Christian knows is, for lack of a better term, totes real yo, I mean dead. When Josh refuses to do so on account of his ever-present Christianity, Radisson then challenges him to defend his own position that his God is in fact totes real, which leads to an overdrawn strawman series of presentations by himself and the professor, in turn each making their very own case in front of said class right before a final debate where the final decision shall finally be made. Finally. Meanwhile, the Reverends Dave and Jude, the former played by David A.R. White because Pureflix owner, attempt to leave town in their car but are unable to do so due to curious minor accidents and possible gas mileage. A student named Aisha is at tough odds with her father Misrab's conservative and high religious principles. And Mark, played by Dean Cain, who is a businessman of business, acts cynically towards his mentally ill mother who likes chicken for some reason. While his poor journalist girlfriend gets news she has cancer, and upon telling Dean Cain this, he turns irredeemable by stating this news couldn't wait until after dinner, and breaks up with her upon hearing this. Also, two cast members from Duck Dynasty also appear in town to speak at a concert for a band called Newsboys. But this doesn't relate to any of the other plots whatso freaking ever. Pros! Kevin Sorbo manages to give a decent performance despite not being given anything great to act with. Cons? Everything else! This movie wants to paint people of all different faiths, or non-faiths as it were, in ways that personally I feel should not be tolerated ever. According to this film, Christians lead perfect lives, atheists deserve to not get options of renewing their faith or get painted and or portrayed as downright evil, and any other religion, well, it gets shown in a harsher and stricter light. Speaking of light, what a bleak-looking movie this is. I'm not asking for an over-the-top color scheme, but good lord, every other shot in this film looks dark and damp and soulless. Overall, avoid the noise that is this movie. It is a propaganda piece and nothing more, with awful stereotypes, mostly poor writing and acting, terrible cinematography, and the most laughably piss-poor excuse for a message I've ever seen in a feature film, religious or otherwise. I give it 1 out of 4 stars. Tell me your thoughts about the movie down below. Let me know if you'd like to see another one of these types of videos in the future. And until next time, have yourself a blessed day.